It's all right. It's all right. I feel that way too. It's all right. We feel that way together, okay? Let it out. Let it out.
Range of emotions as we process Trump's victory. Donald Trump is playing our communities, is playing American voters, is playing the Arab and Muslim community. And it is failed democratic leadership that is allowing him to do that. I mean, the folks who voted for Trump are not theoretical to me. The folks who voted for Trump are my cousins, my friends, people who were tasked with a very difficult, task of carrying a lot of grief and trying to do a politically savvy thing at the same time.
Well, no surprise that Dearborn Heights, and city of Hamtramck voted all for President Trump. I think that there were a clear indication that this community was truly upset, angry at the Biden-Harris administration.
I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Why? Why? Do you really hate me that bad? We are fucked, and nobody seems to care. Oh my, we need a full factory fucking reset. Hit the fucking button and get everybody out of there. You're all fucking fired. You're all fucking useless on both sides of the fucking political parties. You're all done. Done.
He's not 100% done, but he's 4 away. And if he wins one more state, then lower gas prices, lower interest rates. I can afford groceries. Oh. We can still get abortions, but we can't push our narrative that you won't let us. I still have my rights, but they proved me wrong. He's a male with male genitalia and identifies as a man. Now, how are we gonna steal children over the border? How dare most of the black population vote for a racist who isn't racist? I was gonna use my $25,000 for a furry costume. Now I gotta get a job. Daddy's home for good.
I just wanted to say that America failed women tonight.
Much in my right now, I don't even know what to do. I've never hated red so much in my life until now. Honey, you gonna say, we'll see if you still scream "Go Trump" in the next few months. Let's see. It's about to be so many black men being pulled over and gunned down for no freaking reason. Oh, white privilege is gonna be so high right now.
And Rev, good morning. I know you were with the Harris campaign last night. Obviously, as the night went on, things became more and more grim for them, ending with shock probably this morning as this race was called for Donald Trump.
No, probably shock would be the word for many that were at the Howard University party, and then disbelief. I think also what we've got to deal with, you're correct when you say the economy was weighed on a lot of the voters around the country, and a distorted view of the economy. Let's remember Donald Trump is an expert promoter, And he was able to get a lot of myths across the table that really were not true. But it was not well promoted on the other side.
They just called it. They just called it for Pennsylvania, Charlie. It has been called.
Just called.
Just reporting it. Let's go, baby.
Charlie, what is the number? What is the number?
Is that it? Happened. Remember where you were when you realized that the Uniparty and all of these, just the establishment.
Just like everyone started dancing.
Just in case we won Pennsylvania, I said I wouldn't even talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got tasty cakes.
I don't relate to you. I don't relate to you, no. 'Cause I'd never treat me this shitty. You made me hate this shit.
NBC News now reports insiders inside the Kamala Harris campaign are talking that Trump will crack the Democrat blue wall, that Trump could win Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, that Michigan and Wisconsin will fall to Trump. That would mean that even if Harris secures Pennsylvania, according to NBC, she would not reach the necessary 270 Electoral College votes to win the White House. Joining
Donald Trump's win, is it any surprise that so many men are feeling ignored by the system? For many years now, it's been painted that especially white men are the source of so many of our societal issues. But here's a stark reality that I'm seeing in my coaching, working with young men specifically. Men are struggling, they're not thriving, and this is across the board, whether they're white, black, Latino, it doesn't matter. These young men are not the problem. They're just searching for purpose and direction. And at a crucial time when so many of these young men are struggling from 18 to 29, even extending into their 30s, they're being told that you're the problem. Even though you're struggling, you're still the problem. So in reality, what these men need is a society and a culture that uplifts them and hears their voices, hears their problems, and speaks to them. They're being told you are the problem. And listen, if you are one of these young men that feel stuck, you feel lost, you feel directionless, understand that you're not alone. Understand there are people like me that do hear you and want to help you. Please understand that there are resources here to help you.
We can't talk about politics, in that.
So the news came out that Donald Trump won the presidency again.
It's crazy play.
All you motherfucking coons that voted for him, y'all niggas make me sick. Y'all doing it for the stimulus. Y'all ain't do nothing good with this first stimulus, so that's really the only reason y'all signed up for it. That's the only thing. It's nothing else. It is what it is. I'm going to wake up tomorrow. I'm going to get back to hustling. I'm going to get back to making moves, busting jugs, whatever. I'm getting right to it like nothing happened.
I'm terrified.
Really?
I was in the Army. I know what kind of power a president holds. I know how it affects our troops. I know how it affects the families of the troops. We can't talk about politics, in that uniform. Right. And that takes away, that's one of the rights that we gave up when we signed the dotted line. It scares me just a little bit just because of the things that I know and the things that I've experienced. I just say that we're just going to have to pray.
You think that's the main thing that takes a hit when somebody like that is in office? Or is it more so like the divide amongst the people feeling like those old slave owners and those old people that was doing those things, are they back confident again type shit? I ain't never went in no white neighborhood and they was like, yeah, we're back. Like, I never got that vibe. Like, them niggas still kind of hiding they racist shit.
A lot of people talk about that Project 2025. I don't like the plan. And then they talked about, for the police officers, the immunity.
Yeah, I know about that. Yeah. Now that's wild. Now that's wild work, yeah. But that doesn't mean that's going to pass either, though. That's his plan.
Talking about race, Donald Trump fared very well with Hispanic voters, especially Hispanic men. The numbers are coming in still a little early, but I think he did better with black men than was expected in the past. What do you think pushed that, especially with the Hispanic voters going for Donald Trump as much as they did, because that made a big difference?
I think that a lot of it was he was able to sell a lot of Hispanic voters that immigration was a threat to them, that some of the people coming across the border was a threat to them. I think that we've got to be honest, among Hispanic men and black men, there's a lot of misogyny. And I think that we've got to deal with the reality that he appealed to this whole false macho thing that some black men and some Latino men went for. I think that we cannot sit around just bedwetting. We've got to deal with the reality, and we've got to deal with the situation as it is. in our own communities.
People are asking, like, how did Trump get more votes than he got last time? Well, here's the answer. Because people like myself, independents or moderates, the Democrats gave us no choice. The Democrats gave us no choice. That was the worst campaign, and their pure arrogance and their moral superiority have driven people away. If you say you're voting for Trump, suddenly you're a Nazi, you're Hitler, you're garbage. Enough. Enough. Like, yeah, I'm sure there's racists in the party, just like there's crazy people and assholes and racists in the Democratic Party, all right?
Like this, the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall.